Alright, hey guys, so this is my K-pop profile, episode number 4, K-pop profiles, where I take a look, we'll do a career timeline of Korean singers from their debut up into present. If you want to check this video out and other, as well as other episodes on this series, K-pop profile, and other videos I do on K-pop music, or K-pop in general, go on my playlist. It's called Kyle's K-pop to check out all the videos I do on Korean pop music. So this group I want to do for a change, because the last 3 episodes of this I've done on female groups. So one I thought to do is one of my favorite male groups, and that is TEENTOP. I like TEENTOP. They're still considered as rookies and we're relatively new. TEENTOP consists of 6 members that were formed by Andy of Shinhwa. Member Andy brought these guys together from TEENTOP Media, which is owned by Leon Entertainment. But anyway, the 6 members of TEENTOP, when I heard that they first were brought together by Andy of Shinhwa, and that they were pretty much, I guess, made in the concept of being the next Shinhwa or this generation's Shinhwa, I was interested. They came out with their very first mini album called Coming to a New World in 2010, I think of August of 2010. Their lead single, c.a.p. When I heard the song, I was a fan. Love the music, c.a.p. I love the entire album, Coming to a New World. Really has potential for a rookie boy group. After a while, they kind of just disappeared for a little bit. They kind of, I don't want to say overshadowed, but the kind of work is doing during the time back in 2010 when they first made their debut. The girl groups were still dominating from late 2009, even going into 2010. And the only boy groups to come out during that time were B2ST and Black. So they kind of got a little bit overshadowed, but they still have a decent a pretty good fan base. So they came out with their first album, Coming to a New World, with the lead single c.a.p. After that, they took I won't say a long hiatus, but took a bit of a break. They came back in the beginning year of 2011 with their second mini album called Transform, and the song for that was called Super Love. This was another nice track from TEENTOP. Again, just impressive. I like c.a.p. a lot better, and there's some of their other songs that came out since I like better than Super Love, but Super Love was still a really good song, a robotic type of techno kind of sound to it. So really good video, and also get to see Andy in the video too, which is pretty nice. Get to see the mentor and the mentees, I guess, all in the same video. So that was kind of cool to see. After they wrapped up promotions for that, about 5 or 4 months later, during the summer of 2011, that same year, TEENTOP came out with their 3rd mini album called Roman, and the lead single off this was No More Perfume on You. This song was still to this day my #1 favorite song from TEENTOP. It has a European type of European pop beat to it, which is really addictive. And even still now, to this 2012, I still listen to that song. Still one of my favorite songs, not only just from that group, but just period. No More Perfume on You, really good song. This song peaked at #1. They haven't won any awards, by the way, from any of their albums that they've won until their last one, which I'll get to. But No More Perfume on You, it climbed the top charts. They never won any awards for it, but it definitely climbed the top charts. So a very popular song. Some women were offended by the lyrics, due to basically because, the concept of the video was, about them cheating on their young girlfriend with an older woman, but they gave both women the same fragrance of perfume, so that when they're with one woman, if she smells fragrance, it won't be a different fragrance. She wouldn't think that he's cheating on a different woman. But yeah, so the lyrics aren't very gentlemanlike, but it's still a good song. Now, one of the other things I also think too that kind of also really hurt I guess you can say this album, from reaching its full potential, is the lead singer, the main vocalist, Neil. Neil he's a good singer to be, a young guy, a young kid his age. He's still really, really young. I've heard a lot of people say they consider him like the Asian Justin Bieber, which I can kind of see. But I think what really lacked this album from reaching its full potential, and even probably the album before that, Transform, is that Neil pretty much sang the entire song by himself. I know that, he's the main vocalist, and, obviously the main vocalist of any group, they will get majority of the lines, but still you could kind of, the other members still get at least a fair play of time when it comes to the lyrics. In the album Transform and then the album Roman, not just the lead single, No More Perfume on You and Super Love, but all the tracks off of Roman in particular, Neil just sings every single thing. You may hear about 12 seconds of rap from the rappers. And that's just one of the kind of problems I have, is that, it's TEENTOP, it's a group. It's not Neil in TEENTOP, but TEENTOP, the 6 members. So that kind of poses a little bit of a problem for me, was that, I'm starting to see a trend. I'm like, okay, Super Love now, No More Perfume on You, and then the album itself, Roman, Neil sings like 90% of the entire songs off that mini album. So that ends there. After that, once TEENTOP leaves there, they take another short break, and this time working on their 4th mini album, working with Brave Brothers. And Brave Brothers, who've made hit songs for Sistar, Sun Dun Be, After School, you name it. He's pretty much written everything. So he wrote the hit song for them for the 4th mini album. He not only made their lead single, but he made the entire 4th mini album, It. And the song off that was Going Crazy. And this was their best-selling album compared to their previous 3. They actually finally won, I think maybe 1, if not 2 awards off this album. And like I said, this was their best-selling album. So great production work from Brave Sound for making this album. The song Going Crazy, really catchy. I like it. It's definitely a step up from their previous, like lead singles from their previous mini albums. But this one is definitely a good album. At first when I heard Going Crazy, I'm like, it's good, and which I still think it's good. But the more I listen to it, I'm like, okay, it's starting to grow on me more. And then I'm like, okay, I like this song now more than ever. No More Perfume on You is still my number 1 favorite, followed by Clap, but I have to put Going Crazy at number 3. So and it just ends there, just currently for right now. So TEENTOP, for a rookie group, it came out in 2010. A lot of people think they're underrated. I'll say they're underrated to a certain extent, but TEENTOP is one of those groups that, for just as probably, I guess you want to say, as much attention that they might not get as some of the other groups from bigger companies like Shiny or Big Bang or 2PM, they have a really good, large fan base. And one of the things I like about TEENTOP is, even though they may not come from, they're a group that may not come from one of the bigger companies, they always find a way to, whether it be their music or whatever, they always find a way to stay consistent and to, I guess you can say, never be forgetful in the audience mind. They always have a way of, with their songs, of, sticking it out there. And, and just I should say, they always have a way of leaving a lasting memory on the viewer when it comes to their music. And I've also noticed too with TEENTOP, since from their debut, every time they come out with a new album, they always pick a time. I don't know if it's a strategy or is it just coincidence, but I'm kind of thinking it's a strategy. I mean, with 4 mini albums, they do the same thing. And it's that every time they come out with a new album, it's always around the time where it's not much competition, either with other boy groups or whether the competition, even for female groups, isn't really that strong. They always find a way of coming out with their songs at just the right amount of time where they won't be overshadowed, but by competition, whether it be female groups or other boy band groups, they're not overshadowed but they can get, have a fair chance, to get some limelight and to get their music out there. So, and I think because of that, that's really contribute to Teen Top maintaining popularity and continuing to grow. And like I said, they're still rookies. I mean, I consider them still to be new kids on the block, pretty much. Because they just came out in 2010. That was like what 2.5 years ago. Maybe not even 2 years ago. If you count from the time they came out, they probably haven't been out for 2 full years yet. So they're still the rookie group, still growing. Definitely looking forward to this group. And like I said, considering their age, all of them, they're not even over the age of 21. Not one of them. They're all like between the ages of 17 to 19, I think. And only one of them is 19. I think that's the leader, C.A.P. So for them to be very young, very talented, lots of potential. Like I said, continuously always have to find a way to maintain momentum, I guess, or always stay in the spotlight. And big plans for Teen Top. A big future ahead of them, definitely for sure. They're one of my favorite K-pop male members out today in this generation. So let me know what you guys think about Teen Top. What's your favorite group? Well, not member, but what's your favorite song from Teen Top or favorite album from them? Leave your thoughts in the box below. Comment, subscribe. Peace.